All right. Good morning. Good morning. It's another episode of Yes Way Jose. And we've got a temporary producer today. It's a family trait. But Eli, good morning to you.
Morning.
Yeah. Do you know what you're doing?
Not quite. But
All
you know
right,
what? We're
that's
figuring it out.
Well, we
Yeah.
got Travis, so we,
Yeah, he'll figure it out in post. Yeah.
Yeah, so he gets to edit these because you're doing the.
That's right.
All right, so we switch and rolls a little bit. But good morning, everybody. Again, another episode of Yes Way Jose. We've got the person that really runs the city. I'm just the pretty face. I don't know about that.
Debatable.
Part. Yeah, it's probably something we probably need to discuss that a little bit further. But anyway, good morning again. We have an email address. Do you know what that email address is?
YesWayJosemail@gmail.com.
Look at this guy.
I can't believe I remembered that.
At some point,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes Way. Isn't it Yes Way Mail email at gmail.com?
YesWayJosemail@gmail.com. That's what it is, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
All right.
Yeah, I think so.
So when we have these snafus like that, we have them because we have a temporary producer. That's my
Yeah,
story,
yeah,
and I'm sticking
yeah.
to it. But anyway, listen, good morning. When we talk about these podcasts, we always want people to know that we want to be informative. We want to let people know everything that's going on. And we got the best person to do that today because this is what she does for the city. We have Amber here this morning. Amber's been on the podcast a few times. Good morning, Miss Amber.
Good morning.
Let's just get started with the Aquatic Center. I have to do that.
Huge.
It's huge. It's huge. But I think most people, we try to give you a few updates on progress. This is January, getting ready for some snow. So this is probably a March episode, right? I think he's got them figured out somewhere in that realm.
Travis does. No.
So yeah, I wasn't
that side of
expecting.
things.
You're just the temp help.
Yeah,
I don't
right.
expect that from you.
I'm a substitute.
But I will say this. I think the thing that we want people to know is when this episode does come out, we should be further along as far as progress on all the projects in the city. And I think for that, we're going to try to get pictures and do some drone shots so people can really keep up with the progress. When we get a chance, hopefully in May, I'm kind of hoping in May, we'll have a chance where people can actually tour the Aquatic Center and actually see what's being done, how it's going to lay out. I mean, we had a great Shepherdsville Splash meeting going over a lot, and we want to make sure people know. And between me and Amber, we'll remind you a couple times in this episode that we have a website that the sports facilities put out there for us so people can keep up with rates and all the different progress. So I know they're going to put some stuff out there on a monthly basis, so you can go to that website. And it's www.shepaquaticspark.com. And we'll say that a couple more times for everybody just to make sure you have a resource so you can check things out.
And they actually, once you go to that landing page, it's going to become that website for the aquatics park. Mm-hmm. And also, once you go onto the page, you can actually sign up for email updates.
Yep.
So that's a good.
Didn't he also say there's a way you could actually sign up for getting memberships, right?
Yes.
So you're going to have that. So there's some convenience in getting that done. You don't have to stand in line, at the Aquatic Center itself to get memberships set up. So really a lot of exciting things. Really, every year we have a number of events, and we got with this right here. We've got our events for the year. So I want to start with that a little bit. I want to get everybody to at least know, hey, what's going on this year in the city. We got a couple changes. We made a couple changes on some of the events. So let's just do that. Amber, why don't we get started a little bit with just what's happening this year, and I'll let you go through that list. And for everybody, we have a list here. I'm trying to make sure I got the best picture here, right here, so everybody can see it. But I'll let Amber kind of go through it a little bit so everybody can see what we're doing this year. So why don't you give a little roll on that?
Okay. So we are starting off in March with a new event. We are partnering with Journey Church, Mercy Hill Church, Field of Grace. Let me see. Field of Grace.
It's our first time on the podcast, too. She doesn't know what she's doing.
me too.
I want to make sure I have all the sponsors, not leaving anybody out. But it's going to be a big community egg hunt in our city park.
Thousands of eggs, right?
Yes,
How many?
20,000 plus eggs.
20,000 plus eggs all through the park.
That's a lot of
Yes,
eggs.
so we're going to have 2 egg hunts, one at 11 for children 1 to 10. And then starting at 1, we will have the second egg hunt from 11 years and up.
Okay.
We will have free pictures with the Easter Bunny.
There'll be $100 bills in each of the eggs.
Jose will be out there. Yeah.
I'll take them. I'll take those kids down. I'll be pushing them to the side, grab their eggs. Yeah, I'm that guy. Yeah,
you're not.
I'm going to take all those eggs from those kids. I'm going to stare down the kids and take their eggs. That's how I'm going to
Eat the candy in front of them.
Yeah. I'll eat the candy in front of them. I'll be taunting those kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we're going
What a
to.
bad mayor.
You're a good mayor. So then we're going to have a couple food trucks, and then we will have also several vendors on site, so you can.
Yeah. I wanted to add to
them
that. Well, I wanted the Easter. It's really going to be a fun event, and what I like about it is it's going to kind of tie into the town square.
Yes.
So this year, it'll probably be later this year, probably sometime late summer, early fall, maybe, that we'll be able to really utilize the town square area. And what we want to do with that is that Easter is going to be part of that. Maybe we do a quick service there, and then we go actually into the park for an Easter, festivities and stuff like that. But I just think it's kind of cool to have that area, for all of our veterans events, Easter, political events. When people want to come in, they can come right there and then have this town come into that area to listen to them. So it's going to be a great focal point for the downtown area.
Yeah.
And then you can have a beer.
Sure.
Just go from there to just block down, go to it, and get a beer.
Yep. So that is 10 to 2 on March 21st. Then at the end of the month, we are going to be doing our Vietnam Veterans Parade, which will be at 11:30. Same parade route as Light Up Shepherdsville. We'll start at Bullet Lick Middle School. And then after the parade, we will all gather at the Farmers Market Pavilion and have a free cookout for the veterans. Anybody that is wanting to stay that's not a veteran, we're just asking that they pay extra for their food. And then, but of course, the veterans will get to eat free that day.
Yep.
And then, so that will be a great day. So we just asking the community to come out, support the veterans.
Yeah, we're going to have this parade for a few years. We made a commitment to our Vietnam veterans. We want to recognize them because when they came back during that in the 60s and early 70s, they didn't get the welcome that they really deserved. So we want to make sure that as long as they're still with us, we'll do the parade for about 2 or 3 years, and then we'll probably just do a memorial service probably somewhere down the road just to recognize that these veterans, because a lot of them are not with us anymore. I mean, most of these Vietnam veterans are probably in their 80s, late 70s, early 80s, mid 80s. So, we just want to tell them thank you. I think it's been something that's long overdue. Last year's parade was great. We had a good time with that. So I think it's going to be something that people will appreciate a lot. And I think that's what we want people to do. We just want them to know that, as a city, we want to put on events that says, hey, we are a good community. We have a lot of people to thank for that, especially our veterans.
Absolutely. And then I think one thing that people enjoyed was seeing the banners on the vehicles last year. So if you're new to the parade this year, or if you didn't get a chance to order one last year for a vehicle, reach out to Courtney Burden. Her email is courtney@burdenandco.com. She would love to get one ordered for you.
Yep, she does a great job with that, and she's got a good deal on that. And for most people, we try to help out. If there's somebody that really can't afford one, we'll find a way to get them a poster to have their loved one like that. Because it was fun. I mean, I walked in the parade with my dad's picture, and it was really cool. I really enjoyed it. So, all right, moving on. What do we got here?
So in April, we have April 25th. I wonder why.
I was born in there.
Yeah.
It's a good reason.
My grandma was born in April, so it's a good
month.
month.
What day?
April 10th.
Okay, so mine's the 4th and Lynn's the 19th.
19th.
There you go.
And then Nan, Justin's grandma, was April 8th. So,
wow. Yeah, good people are born in April. I
Well,
don't know
the next month's better.
No, I don't think
May.
so. All right.
Yeah.
So here we go.
August is the best.
Okay, we're getting a little carried away with that. Your temporary help. All right. Just
April 25th,
Yes,
Wine,
ma'am.
Whiskey, and Ale Fest.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
We partner with the Bullitt County Tourism on that. Last year, we moved it to Frankie Simon over by the old drug court building.
Because
of the flood. But we got good feedback on that. And the community was like, let's have it over here.
Yep.
So we're going to make that transition. So that's where it's going to be again this year. Our nonprofit for that is actually going to be the Options Unlimited this year. So it's a good organization.
Yep.
We work with them actually with Gracie here in the office.
Yeah.
So it's just a very good community or organization.
I think that what we want to do when we talk about Gracie, we love you, Gracie, but I think it's important for people. It's all good. It's all good. I think it Options Unlimited. We just want to make sure people know about this agency. It's really trying to get people to be productive citizens. And whatever their challenges are, it's important they know that they can do something and be a part of something special. So we love Michelle and love the whole group there, and so hopefully we can just bring awareness as much as bringing some funds.
Absolutely.
All right.
Then we roll into May. We have Shakespeare in the Park on May 7th at 6:30. The Tempest. So come out and see that. That's going to be at 6:30. Hopefully it's a beautiful day. Last year we had to move it to the park or to the government center because it was raining.
Yep.
So hopefully we have good weather for that. And then the 16th is the Mayor's Color Walk.
Yep. Listen, why do we have to buy so much chalk, and why do I have to wear so much chalk?
Because you look great. With,
You're the mayor.
Yes,
I
you're
mean,
the mayor.
I mean,
You
I've
have
never.
to get all the colors.
So when I take my shoes off again, the second year in a row, I mean, my toes are colored.
That's,
Through the socks,
that's
through the
point.
shoe. Yeah, I don't know that that's right. I got to get like a hand brush to clean my toes, okay? I think that's a lot for a color walk to have to do that.
No.
No, it's fun. I mean, it's a great time. I do see the joy in people's eyes when they just dump like a bucket of chalk on me.
Yeah.
I'm the only one not smiling when that happens, okay? I'm going out there, but listen, it's a great walk. And I want to tell you, the one thing I like about just the walks is we want people to really start enjoying the park, right? We want them to get out there, walk around a little bit. We've cleared out where you can see the river better, and we're going to have walking trails. Actually, we're just going to cut the trails through the park area. It won't be actually mulch or asphalt yet, but we do want people to know there is a pattern to walk to get a 5K in. But I want to go back. I think the biggest thing for the Shakespeare in a Park, I want to just throw out there that once the amphitheater opens up, that's going to be a great opportunity to have all kinds of different events. We really, if it'll be very a minimal charge, if nothing, to be able to use it. We want people to really utilize that. The Shakespeare in the Park is going to be a great event there. You have a stage to have it. So there's going to be a lot of different things. I mean, we got bands that want to play there for the high school. They can put on choir over there. Whatever we need to do, we have a great venue for that. It's going to be fun. So I wanted to throw that out there about the utilization of the amphitheater. So, all right.
Absolutely.
Sorry to interrupt you, but I will do it again.
I know.
Oh, all right.
So after that comes June, the opening day of the Shepherdsville Farmers Market.
Yeah, I wish we had
June
somebody.
6th.
I wish we had somebody who could run that thing.
You know.
Yeah, I think Max can do it.
Okay, great.
I'll call Max after the episode.
Probably
Max.
can.
Yeah,
He could.
he's got his Winterfest. He's kind of busy with that. But no, listen, I have. It's been an evolution a little bit of the farmers market, and I know that we're really trying. I mean, when people say farmers market, I want them to really understand it's become more retail because farmers, a lot of times, the farmers that really do the larger growing, they're not coming to farmers markets.
No, they're staying on their farms.
Yeah, but for the ones that just enjoy, actually, growing a few items and coming out there, Mike especially, he has a lot of fun with it.
Oh,
Him
absolutely.
and his wife. So I think it's going to be fun. I know we're continuing trying to find more local producers.
Local, and then and also, like you said, it's more retail also, starting that way. And so it's a farmer's market artisan style. So that's what we're going to incorporate this year is shining a light on the farmers, but then also on local businesses also that are wanting to get out in the community to show their product.
Yeah, I love these folks. They're small business and they have a passion for what they do, and it's fun talking to them. And you can just tell they love doing it. It's love. I mean, they just love what they do, and especially with Mike and the little I guess
Fishing flies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's amazing. He's pretty cool.
We've
you do fish?
Some, not very much recently. I used to with my dad some, but yeah,
No, I don't fish.
Yeah, he's
I'm more of a hunter than a
a
fisher.
hunter. Yeah.
I just lay in the boat. Maybe drink
That
a
works.
beer. I drink a beer and just lay in the boat. All right, but anyway,
Mike gave Mason some fishing flies.
That's pretty
and
cool. That's great
he's
stuff.
caught several off of them. So
we need to bring him back on the podcast. So again, moving that down through this guy keeps interrupting you. I don't.
it's okay.
It's my show. It's my show. Okay, I've been told that.
Okay, June 27th is Bullet Blast in the City Fair.
Yep.
We are actually moving that the week before the big holiday, which is okay because you can celebrate for 2 weeks.
Yep. Well,
So-
they
There you
will
go.
too. I mean, we'll have fireworks going off probably late July, early August.
Well, actually, this year is America 250.
Yes,
So
it's gonna be great. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to incorporate that into Bullet Blast this year. We're working with the Bullitt County History Museum, Sherry Hatter.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of other people in the community, like Bernheim Middle School. They want to really get involved with their students to help prepare us for the America 250. So
cool.
it's great. So
It's gonna be a fun time. Fun time.
be looking forward to that. That's 4 to 10 that day. It's only one day. And then July, we go into our summer food truck invasion with the Louisville Food Truck Association, working with Troy King. He's awesome to work with. There's a couple events each year that we do with him, and he brings the fun and he brings the people.
Yeah.
So,
Listen, it's
Been
always,
on before. Yeah.
It's really good. It's really good time, and like I said, we have a variety of foods from all over the world, really, and it's kind of cool to do that. And I think it's been a fun thing for people to just experiment a little bit, try some different foods, and we continue to look at the food trucks and how they impact the community. In the Aquatic Center, the second time I mentioned that. So
Number 2.
the biggest thing with the Aquatic Center, we are going to have food trucks out there that when you leave the Aquatic Center, you can place your order, grab and go, and just take it home with you. Bring the kids. You don't have to go drive anywhere to get food. But we're not going to have concessions there. But I think the food trucks, we want to get some of the local ones out there so they can make a little bit of money and get more exposure, so people see who they are. because I do see the food trucks as, being a part of what we do. And whether it's just maybe stopping here at City Hall, offering everybody lunch or whatever it is. But the Aquatic Center is going to give it some opportunity for some of these folks. So good stuff with that. And some of these food trucks will come from the Food Truck Invasion. And we've gotten to know some really good folks doing that stuff.
Yep.
All right.
Then August 4th, we have National Police Night Out. That's their event. I think it's probably going to be 6 or 6:30.
Yeah.
I know it was cut short last year because of the rain again.
Yep. That was my wife's fault. She gets all the bad weather is her fault. All the good weather is mine.
But they did have a good turnout before they had to, shut it down. So
Did you know that?
I did not.
Yeah, it's her fault when we have bad weather. I didn't
Oh,
know
that. Oh, yes, I did know that. Yeah.
don't put that on her.
I have to. Remember, it's my
I
show.
have
She's
heard.
the sweetest.
Well, yes, she is, but she's still getting blamed for bad weather.
No,
That's
I
how
don't
it works.
agree.
Well, that's the day after my birthday, so make sure she orders good weather.
I'll do my best. I'll see what she can do with it. All right, but anyway, so it's going to be a great event. Our police department's really been involved. I think in the 3 years so far, we've really seen them more engaged in this community than a long time. And I think people need to know that, So the more they know, the more comfortable they are, and they feel like they're right there to take care of and keep us safe. All right. September.
So September is another new event that we've added on. As you're looking through the calendar, you just see one food truck invasion.
Yep.
So the second food truck invasion we've taken off, and we are replacing it with the Taste of Bullitt County. That was actually Troy King's idea.
Yep.
He wanted to kind of shine light on the mom and pop restaurants here in Shepherdsville.
Two chicks.
Two chicks,
yeah,
and then we have
Daniels. Daniels will be part of that because we want them. They're part of our community. They've got like 4 locations. They've
Exactly.
got 2 here in Shepherdsville.
Yeah, and
So
then
it's,
also, and that will include the local food trucks. They have to be here in Shepherdsville, have a Shepherdsville address, to be a part of that. But it just says stay local. There's no need to go to Louisville, E-Town. We have it all here in Shepherdsville.
Yeah, I think this event will be fun because it'll give a chance for some of these folks. It's going to be like free marketing for them, but they're actually going to be offering. This is really no cost. We want to make sure that. I'm not sure if there's any kind of admission, that piece we haven't figured out yet. But what it's going to be though is we're going to have all these different local vendors, local businesses and restaurants sitting out to where you can try their different foods and see their menus and stuff. That gives you a chance to, if you haven't been to one of them, don't miss out. Two Chicks. I just want to say that. Two Chicks. They do a great job. We haven't been there in a while, but I tell you what, I see good things and they seem like they're busy, and I'd love to see them continue to grow because I think they do a good job.
Definitely. So,
Free advertising for Two Chicks. All right.
There you
All right. But it's going to be fun. All right. So we're going to move into October.
No.
Oh, I'm rushing.
September 26th.
All right. What do we got here?
It's Journey Church in the City of Shepherdsville Fall Festival.
Yeah.
Can't forget about that.
No,
it's
that's
always
a
a
good one.
huge turnout.
Jeremy Willis.
So,
We just had
yes.
him on the podcast. It was fun.
Yeah, so they always do a good job with that event. So come out. It's all free for the families. Free inflates. There's several vendors, music, and of course you can enjoy pickleball, basketball courts while you're there, and then Gaga Ball, and so all the amenities that.
So again, now we have the temp help here doing the producing of the show today. This was
Ex-champion
professional world Gaga Ball coach. You were the coach.
Okay, I didn't know that.
I have a medal and everything.
Yeah. What did we do? That went a long time. That was on a podcast for a lot, and it was like, what? People going like, what does this guy do? He travels the country playing Gaga Ball.
When I stopped coming, they probably thought I was traveling the country playing Gaga Ball.
Yeah. We do some pretty crazy things on the show, but I forgot one important thing with the Bullet Blast. Mayor's going to be in the dunking booth again.
Oh,
Yeah, this is
that's
important.
true.
Forget that.
Yes.
Because I mean, if you don't like me, that's a great time to come see us. Just throw it and dunk me all the time. That'd be a way to get some of your frustration out. Because it's all my fault with the traffic.
I might have to show up.
Hey,
And the warehouses and the roads.
Yeah.
and,
So it's all.
Yeah.
It's endless.
Did you? Yeah,
Not the weather,
though. I got to do this because we always take jabs at things, and I want to make sure people know that we always try to talk about things going on in the city. We obviously know now with Bell's Mill closed, it's like really a challenge for us with more cars coming into the city, and it's tough. And the mornings are really tough, and you see it because they put it out on social media. They take pictures of it all. But I want people to know. Listen, there are a lot of conversations behind the scenes. If they'll allocate some money from us from the state and federal level, we can be able to take care of some of that. But listen. Until we get the roads fixed, or anything else, just come out, bullet blast, and dunk the mayor. That'll make you feel better, I think.
And it goes for a good
It's therapeutic. Cause. Yes, it goes for the Cabero Foundation.
Cabero Foundation, which sponsors kids for the Aquatic Center.
Yep, Aquatic Center, third time. All right. So
moving on to October.
Yes, ma'am.
We are going to have a fall walk. Intentions are to work with Jenny and Jacob Floyd
Oh,
to
yeah.
kind of make a fall
Uh-huh.
walk. So we will be getting in touch with them to make that happen.
Mm-hmm.
And then October 31st for Halloween, the Shepherdsville Fire Department in Paracut Springs will have their trunk or treat
That's a
that
big
evening.
deal. That's a big deal. I mean, it's a lot of kids come up to that. I mean, it's amazing the trunk or treats we had. I mean, BC puts on one that I thought was really good too.
Oh, it's
So
huge.
between that one and the one at Paracut Springs, both of them are fun. I mean, for kids at Halloween now, it's almost the way to do things, right? It seems like
It is.
instead of just going through the neighborhoods, and I still like going through the neighborhoods. I think it's really fun for the kids. But man, they come to these places and they get tons of candy. I can imagine eating candy from last year in July of this year. They got that much.
I mean, we still have candy from last
Yeah,
it's
so it's a
crazy.
lot of candy, but it was fun. And that's always going to be a fun thing there. All right, so then we get into that month. We skip, and one of the things we do as we get closer to the end of the year, Thanksgiving is really kind of a family time. People hustle and bustle, start Christmas shopping. It's just a lot going on. So we don't really put a lot on in November. Give everybody kind of a break because we have a lot of events. If you look at the sheet, you'll see it on Amber's pages. It's important for people to know we put things out there. So please reach out to us. Look at our different social pages. We have this also on our website, shepherdsvilleky.gov. So you can go to that website and get information as well. So, all right, December.
Light Up Shepherdsville, December 5th. We are going to do things differently this year with it. It's going to be actually an event during the day. We're not lighting up Shepherdsville that night. We will be lighting Shepherdsville up prior to. So probably several weeks before. Probably around Thanksgiving, we'll probably start lighting it up. So
And hopefully we'll have the town square in a position we can do it there. We'll just say, hey, we'll let everybody know, come out there. We can have a fun time and we light it up, and then everybody can just enjoy themselves and go get a beer.
So it'll be during the day. Hopefully, like Mayor said, downtown square will be open, so it'll go downtown and then it'll flow.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm talking with my hands.
we have technical difficulty. She's wrestling with the mic.
So anyways, it'll flow into the farmers market
Yeah.
area. So we'll have the vendors and food trucks all in one place this year
Yeah,
instead
it turned
of
out
down
great.
Buckman.
Man, Light Up Shepherds was great. That little house for Santa to sit in there when all the kids came in, that was awesome. I
definitely.
mean, they were there like for 2 hours. There was a long line of kids. I couldn't get in. I tried to push Billy out of the way so I could go tell Santa what I wanted. Billy didn't have anything to do with that. He looked and gave me a stare. I had to back off.
But one thing I do want to point out, once we make that transition into the farmers market in downtown, that we don't forget about the local businesses that are opening up and that are open during those hours.
Farmhouse Market.
The farmhouse market,
We got
a beautiful place.
Ladybug on Buckman.
Ladybugs
Yeah.
and then Graceful Beauty
Yep.
hair salon.
She
She'll
says she
probably
can't do
open
anything
and-
with my hair. I've asked her a
I
couple
mean, you
times.
have 6 hairs.
Okay, you
so-
keep giving me 6. I think I have 3. We got to figure out what the discrepancy is. How
Well, and then Brant's with the Cornerstone,
yeah.
Oliver Pine and Coffee.
he's really
will be
making that
open.
place look nice. I know he's really put a lot of time into it, but everybody's kind of running and teasing him like, when are you going to open that up? Before 2030?
Well, actually, since you mentioned that, they are going to have a 1-year celebration,
Oh,
April
cool.
18th. I should
Okay.
have mentioned that back in April.
yeah.
But April 18th, they will be doing an event, probably starting around noon that day. That will highlight several vendors. They'll have live music, food from Salt River Brewing Company. So it's going to be a great time. It's just going to shine light on the businesses that have been open the past year down there. So
Yeah, I think the thing for us is that our downtown area is one of those things. It's a slow process to to change it aesthetically, right? Just it takes time to do that. Where we have the town square was a raggedy old car lot, and we had the auto paint store right there where Brands is having this coffee and wine shop. So it's changing a little at a time, but it's livelier. At least on the weekends, around 9:00, it's still kind of lively down there. You can go in and have some food and have a beer, and I mention beer a lot, don't I?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, I've got stock in Salt River Brewing and Adam
I can
Kelty.
tell,
Yeah,
yeah.
I love that guy.
or even the sweet shop.
Yeah.
Go
Oh,
get
yeah.
some ice cream.
Ice cream. Yeah, the ice cream's really good there too. Good call on that ice cream. So we do. We're seeing things happen down there, and I think we talk about all the projects. I like it that we're just slowly see our downtown area becoming more livelier and having things to do, and even just walking downtown. So part of next year's budget is to make sure that we invest money in how we clear everything up around the town square, fixing the sidewalks. The road isn't ours. I need to make sure everybody knows 61 is a state road. So is 44. So is Cedar Grove. So is Beach Grove Road and 1020 and West Blue Lick. These are all state roads. So for when you want to get mad at me, you need to make sure that you know which road it is. I just do that as kind of a PSA.
Yeah.
because they hurt my feelings.
Right. Yeah.
Well, I had to have feelings first. Maybe I don't know that. But anyway, so getting off the agenda here just a little bit. But I mean, I think it's fun to just jab a little bit because I know it's really frustrating. I tell people all the time, I'm in it just like you guys. And we just make sure that sometimes we throw in something like that in the middle of everything we're doing on these podcasts. I just want people to know, hey, we care. We'll get there. Just a little patience. And I'm telling me to have patience. That's funny. All right. To December, we've got the Light Up Shepherdsville up there. And then
the last event of the year that wraps it up is Kids Winterfest.
Yeah, that's been a wonderful event.
It has grown over the last 3 years. He has taken it from 14 sponsors to this previous year he had 35.
35. Yeah, he had a bunch of them way early, right? Didn't he have like about half of those early?
Oh, yeah. And then we were at the council meeting 2 weeks ago, and he got his first 2 sponsors of the year already. So in January, he's hustling.
Yeah, I just wish I could get my community planner to hustle like her son.
But
she seems like she is.
No, it's a mixed bag. Listen, Linda, you're not listening to me.
Where does he get that though? He has to get this from his mama.
From his dad. Yeah, it's got to be from his dad.
His dad.
Yeah. Okay. I just go get him. Type in the family. You know we love you. And I listen. Let's go back to Winterfest. It was packed in there. I bet you we had in those 2+ hours, it was like 800 people through there.
I would say 800. I mean,
that's amazing.
And anywhere from free pizza, pictures with Santa. We had great clips with the free hairspray this year. Yeah. Which was all over the gym, which I didn't need. You didn't need, but the kids loved it.
Yeah, they did. Was it green? What was the other colors?
It was green, red, and then the gold glitter.
And
then the turnaround center handing out free toys, and then, I mean, it's just everybody was just doing something free for the kids, and you can see all the families really enjoyed it. So
yeah, I just think that when we put this on, the 2 things I like about it, it's really in that Christmas break. That it's kind of the last day of school, and it kind of gives them something to kick off. Because I mean, what some of these kids do during the Christmas break, I don't know. But the parents really like it. I mean, I know when I walked through there, several parents said thank you. Just putting something on that's affordable, basically free for everything there. So I think it's really good, and it's really nice. And I think the parents really enjoy it because we need people to understand that as a city, we can do things to make sure that our residents know that we care about them. And we're going to have events like this. And again, we didn't mention it again, but the rides at Bullet Blast are free.
They're free.
They'll be free for the 3rd year in a row. And I think anytime we can financially do that, we want to. We want people to know the reason why you're on this podcast is to talk about these events we have all year long and the things that we do. We've done more events. I mean, we've probably done so much more in the last 3 years than we've done in a long time. And I think the pride is back. I think the one thing when I talk to people, you have a little pep in your step when you talk about Shepherdsville today versus what you did maybe 5 years ago.
And just the communication in general. Yeah. I mean, they love knowing what's going on and what's coming up.
She's bragging now. I can tell you she's bragging. She's talking about how great a job she does.
She must have learned from you.
Yeah, well, she got that from me.
Exactly.
My dad always said if you can back it up, it's not bragging. So I just want you to know that. So you can back it up. Yeah, do a great job with that. So I want to make sure on the podcast we do this. Now, we have another list here. We're going to hold off on that list, and I'll tell you why. Because I had Amber put together, we were just discussing the first 3 years of being in office and what have we done as a team and what we brought to this community. And it's a lot. And we're going to save it for another time. We'll probably do some stuff on social media, on our webpage as well. But we want people to know that going into this 4th year, it's an election year. And people say, well, are you running? Well, obviously I am. And I want people to understand why. Because we have more work to do. We've got a lot of things we're putting in place. These projects will be done this year. It's going to be a great year. I mentioned in one of our city council meetings, it's a transformational year for the city. I mean, historical nature. And people say, are you exaggerating? No. What we're doing this year is going to be monumental for the folks that live here. They're going to have things in this place that they can go to 5 and 10 minutes from their home versus having to go to E-Town or Louisville or Mount Washington or anywhere. I mean, again, nothing against any of these places, but why don't we have it here? So we talk a lot about that, and it takes a team. And obviously, Amber, I appreciate all that you do for the city, but I think it's important that people just know, and I think you do a great job there. That's the only thing nice I'm going to say about her. I'm going to break out in some kind of rash. I know it's going to happen.
It's going to snow, right?
Yeah. Well, by the time this episode comes out, we'll be finishing up this episode, and then tomorrow it's going to give us 20 inches of snow or something. But I do think for our city, I'm very proud of the city. I'm very proud of everybody's efforts. I mean, we talk about Adam. That's a risk taker. You got everybody that we mentioned that's downtown. Those are risk takers. They're investing in our community. They believe that being in our downtown area is an opportunity for their business, but it's also offering people more things to do here. And I'm really proud of that. But I think for you, I mean, obviously you got 2 kids, and you got a husband that he works. And what do you want to add? I mean, everybody knows you, Amber. You're out there. You've just graduated from your.
Yes, I was just went through the Bullitt County Chamber leadership class.
Tell me what you learned in that. I just quickly will take a couple minutes out because I think they do a great job with that.
It's an amazing class. It starts. I guess it goes from. I guess for 6 months.
Yeah.
And we go to area businesses like we went to Salt River. We went to U of L South.
They have beer there, by the way.
We went to U of L South, and you actually get behind the scenes of what they do in the healthcare field. We went to the school system, and we got to see the different, the area technology center, the different fields that you can go into when you're there in the high school, what can kind of prepare them when they graduate high school. Yeah. So just different areas. We went to fiscal court, and we got to go into actually the courtrooms and see Judge Porter. And so just seeing those aspects of the county and the city, just the different businesses, I mean, you learn a lot in the...
I think the chamber does, and Anita and her team, they do a great job
absolutely.
with that. And I think for me, we're going to put everybody, every year we like to nominate 2 people out of our staff to go that, because first of all, we want everybody to know who you guys are, because I'm just a pretty face. I mean,
it's great for... You are. But it is great.
Eli.
I'm not going to say anything.
He's speechless.
I'm just, he's going to be temporary, real temporary. Doesn't say the right things when he does this. But I think it's, I love the program, and I think it's great for you guys to get out and network.
Well, it helps your self-esteem. It helps you network. And just...
Should I go through that? Because I need to help with my self-esteem.
I think your self-esteem is probably fine.
It's high.
It is a high level.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So when people are going to listen to this podcast, go, yeah, that's not true about him. I think it's way too much. But anyway, I do think it's great. I think it's fun. I wanted to recognize that because I think Anita and her team, this is one of the things I think is really, really cool. They do other great things, but I like this one because I've watched you guys go through these programs, you and some others here at the City Hall. So we like that. And I think for us, Amber, we're going to have a great year, right? We're in January, and obviously this will come out in probably March, but I think it's important for people to realize a lot of great stuff happening this year. We've got a great community, people always stepping up, people volunteering. The Aquatic Center, 4th time, is going to be a monumental thing for the city. And I want it to be an impactful way. We talked about different services. We had some great event. We had the Shepherdsville Splash to try to tell people, please, what was that website again?
It is www.shepaquaticpark.com.
Is it Aquatic Park? Aquaticpark.com. So again, www.shepaquaticpark.com. And there's great information out there. We'll make sure you take care of it. And we have an email address for this?
yeswayjosemail@gmail.com.
Yeah, I did that because I was seeing you sleeping over there.
I was watching. To fall asleep now.
Yeah, I gotta watch it. Yeah, he used to snore when he was doing our podcast. We had to put him in another room. It just had to be me and Travis. We couldn't let him snore like that the whole time. No, but it's good. Well, I'm really glad that you're here today.
Me too.
It's good to see you. Yeah, I'm glad to have you, and congratulations on the new job. And I hope you do well. Yeah, I mean, listen, we want everybody to succeed. Whatever jobs they get into. And listen, I know I joke a lot, Amber, but I tell you, I couldn't do without you. You do a great job.
You're
for me.
a great boss, and
well, look at that. Did you hear that?
Yeah. She said you were a good mayor earlier too.
Can you just let that, like in the podcast, just every once in a while, just stick there and just say it about 7 times? Great mayor. No, but I do. We have fun, right? We have fun. We try to have fun doing this. There's a lot of work. We've done a lot of things.
Well, it is fun, and that's one thing I love about my job is I'm out in the community. I get to visit the different businesses and make those connections. And it really, truly is all about the citizens in Shepherdsville. Yeah. So with that, if you want to be a vendor at one of the events or have any other information you'd like, just please reach out to me, 502-492-7214.
All right. Well, listen, I do appreciate that. And we have fun. We go to schools, and that's a lot of fun.
That is.
Yeah, we do. And so all through the year, we try to go to different schools and have fun with the kiddos. Just like to see their excitement for things that are coming to the city. But I just want them to feel really good about just, being a kid, right? We want kids to be kids. And we talk a lot about that. Scrape your elbows, skin your knees. It doesn't matter. Be a kid. Got a skate park out there if you want to really do that. And that won't be me. I will not be on the skate park. I say it all the time just to make sure.
Me neither.
Oh, I'd probably hurt myself.
But that's what the kids love is the skate park. And then when you're talking about those slides at the aquatic center,
They're ready for those, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be fun for that. And then also, like I said, in the park, there's all kinds of things to do. So the disc golf, we talk all kinds of good stuff. So this doesn't get done without having a team like we have. So thank you for being on the podcast.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And then you know what we do here. You know what we do.
I know.
All right, you ready for that?
Can't forget it.
So Amber Odle, the one that really truly runs the city, thank you for being on our podcast today.
Thank you.
And 1, 2, 3,
Love, peace, chicken grease.
Thank you, Amber.
Thank you.